Hey guys, this is Nick again from Attack 2 Gone, and we're going to do another 3-star conversion video today, where we are looking at a 2-star attack that we had, and thinking about maybe how we could have tweaked it to potentially have gotten a 3-star in the future. So we're going to take a look at an attack by Ronin, FTP, and Ronin is kind of a fun guy to watch. He's a bit of a rushed Town Hall 10, so his attacks are more like a low to mid Town Hall 9. But he has balls of steel. So Ronin will go in and try stuff that nobody else is brave enough to do. And sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't, but it's always a lot of fun to watch. So anyway, what we're seeing Ronin do here is kind of a modified goWiPe. It's a goWiPe with hogs, and when you're doing hogs with a goWiPe, usually you have two different things you're trying to accomplish. So Ronin comes in from this side, so either you have your kill squad, the goWiPe portion, go in and try to get to the town hall, and then you put in the hogs on the backside to surgically take out the backside defenses, so that your kill squad will survive longer and take out more of the base. Or you have your primary goWiPe go in, and then once all the defenses are targeted on the golem and all these guys are attacking him, then you send in the hogs from the backside. And that way they can come out and do stupid damage to all those defenses and not lose any health because the defenses are all targeting the golems. So Ronin chooses to use that sort of technique. He doesn't do backside hogs. I guess I would call it the cavalry charge approach. But there were some parts of his attack that could be improved on that might have made this a little bit of a stronger attack. So we're going to take a peek at what he does. So first off, he drops the golems, and those wall breakers weren't able to do much right there. I'm not sure if that was just bad luck or if maybe the skeletons got to him. So stop. So he did wait until that archer tower and everything else over in this corner had locked on to the golems, and then he sends in his hogs. However, he does a slightly different approach than I might have, because instead of sending his hogs over from the back behind the golems, he sends them out to the side. So what we see is the golems go off to the side, and then the hogs are exposed to these defenses over here. So the hogs don't really survive that long. I think they end up taking out maybe 2 or 3 buildings, but they don't contribute that much to the attack. So let's see, yeah, those golems have wandered over, and the hogs are now all alone in dealing with the mortar, the expo, and this archer tower. So they've taken out one already. They've taken out one defense. They take out a second one. Okay, so they do a little bit better. They manage to take out that expo, but then they are gone. And the reason for that is because this is something that I wasn't thinking about when I was doing this attack, but the clan castle troop is triggered not by the golems. So the clan castle troop doesn't go over to the golems, it attacks the hogs. And that dragon is dealing, 200 plus damage in attack. Once it locks onto the hogs, those hogs are fried crispy bacon. So actually, I'm not even sure that the hogs managed to take out that expo. Yeah, so the expo does get finished off. So, let's say maybe we have 4 buildings taken out by the hogs. Of those, 3 of them are damage-dealing buildings, and there's this AD in the middle, which we don't really care about. So really, the hogs have taken out 3 defensive buildings. Meanwhile, there's not an awful lot of damage-dealing units over here behind the golems. All the wizards have either gone in front so that they're not protected, or they've run off the side to go shopping with the Pika. And wow, yeah, so the Pikas go here and here. So at this point, it becomes really hard to 3-star the base because his damage dealing units aren't necessarily behind his tank units, and the hogs are all toasty because of the CC castle. So if I was doing this attack again, I think I would suggest that Ronin wait for a little bit before dropping those hogs. Let the golems get further in, let the defenses focus on them, and most important, wait until those clan castle troops are taken out, because the hogs will not defend themselves against clan castle troops, especially if it's a flying unit. And yeah, that dragon just absolutely killed the hogs. So hog goWiPe is a really fun technique, and it's really powerful when it's done right. But yeah, see, a bunch of bombs over on this side, just took out all of his wizards there. It looks like his wizards here are toast. He's got a wizard over here that's about to be taken out by the bombs. So he is not going to have an awful lot of firepower to finish this attack. Now this is a tricky base design because the pathing of it kind of made his units want to go around the outside rather than sticking towards the middle. But you know, I could have been done maybe slightly better, and maybe another thing he could have done is not dropped all of his wizards all at once at the top. Instead, maybe held a couple back, and that way, if there are any easy buildings he could destroy, or if his tanks go off one direction and some wizards go off in the other direction and get toasted, then maybe he would have been able to recover a little better. So anyway, this is a really nice attack, a really nice choice of unit for the attack. Just maybe the execution could have been worked on a little bit. But anyway, thanks for doing it, Ronin, and this guy's a lot of fun to watch.